Hey everybody, it's a Glidercat and it is time to play. We're back in Evospace. Last episode, last long meandering episode. we went over, or I went over a bunch of my plans here about what we're going to be doing next. So I think where we left off, I was just running the power cable from our um, power generation coal burning area way out in the distance. You can kind of see the coke ovens floating if you look really close at the center at the center of the screen because the building hasn't popped in. Anyway, so just ran a power cable. This is somewhat temporary. I'll bury this between episodes or something. I can do that when my voice gives out and I can't record. It gives me something to do. And we ran it underneath this path. I basically just extended the path and then I fed it into our circuit production, the basic circuits, because we saw last episode that the assemblers were actually lacking electricity and moving kind of slow. So we did that, and then we talked about a few things to work on, either the advanced circuits, or we talked about maybe doing the building materials. And so we have more options than just this brick. I keep using the same stone brick, right? Everything's brick, the buildings, the walkways, everything you see is the stone brick. And we're going to probably be using a lot of it because in this playthrough, I'm trying to emphasize enclosed structures, partially because in my Foundry series, everything was out in the open. I want to do something different. And then partially because I'm hoping to do Satisfactory next. And I know they encourage vertical building in that game. So this will be good practice for that. So, yeah, so I think we're going to hold off on the advanced circuits and focus on the building materials for this episode, maybe even a couple episodes. I'm not sure how long it's going to take. And so along those lines, I did some homework between episodes. Aside from running this goofy looking cable, I dug out an area and look at the sign, building materials. Isn't that slick? So yeah, I dug out this underneath. And this is where I'm thinking we can construct all of our building materials. Now, my design for this, or what I'm thinking, and this is, again, I'm just kind of ad hocing it, trying to be semi-creative, not rushing to finish the game. So yeah, so my thinking would be that this lower level, this is where we're going to mine all the different types of stone, and maybe if there's room, we'll produce wood for the wood blocks. There's some building blocks, right, that are made out of wood planks. We could do that down here, but definitely the mining drills that we'll use. Then on the next floor up, we pop up here. This will be kind of like our mall for building materials. I think all I'm going to have on this floor is likely shelves or storage boxes. I'm not sure which. The storage shelves, I don't know that I have any on me. I don't know if I can pull out how many I can pull out of there. But anyway, this will be basically where we come in if we need we want some of the red brick, we'll come in here and grab brick. If we want some of the blue looking tiles, we'll grab the blue tiles. Anything that we want windows, we can come in here, grab windows, wood blocks, whatever will be on this floor, just ready to grab. And then as we go up, because we're going to probably go up a floor, let's see, I haven't done it yet, but we'll build up another floor. And on the next floor is where we'll start actually doing the construction. So we'll take the raw materials that are being harvested from I guess you'd call it the basement or the underground layer where we've got the mining drills. We'll route those raw materials up to the second floor or third floor above ground here. And that's where we'll cut things into bricks or cut things into the tiles and maybe assemble the windows and things. But again, this very first floor that I'm on now is meant to be kind of the mall. So that is the plan. Also, while I was digging this out, because there is a lot of digging, not sure if you can tell, and I've left it open because we may need to expand the boundaries a little bit. We'll see. But eventually I'll put walls and kind of close this in and maybe put windows once we have windows automated. But yeah, this will be the area where we do where we mine the different stone. So, and I'm not sure how the layout's going to be, but let's think about, or let's just dive in. Oh, yeah, I was saying while I was mining out all this material, I went through the research. You see the research blinking there in the bottom left of the screen. If you go in, I'm going to actually lock it to daytime while I'm here. we go into the research tree, I went through and I researched everything that required just the basic computations or the level one circuits. So we shouldn't have to worry about research until we start producing the advanced circuits. And that's going to be probably several episodes from now. So we'll just ignore the little blinking research button in the bottom left. But I know last episode, it was like every 12 seconds, I was having to go pick another research. I don't think that's terribly interesting to watch. So everything here on the main production research tree, I'm not sure what this other research tree is. I even tried to research that. I can't. And then all of the decorations, everything I could, I researched. We still have some items here that need to be researched once we get the advanced circuits, but everything else has been researched. And it actually went really, really quick. So there wasn't much waiting around. It was pretty much, like I said, like every 12 seconds going back in and picking a new research and doing some more digging here. So yeah, so I'm thinking what we want to do, we're going to want to route the raw materials up. We'll do this on the inside of the building, but we're going to have raw materials kind of climbing up one side of the wall or maybe two of the walls. And then we'll have the finished products kind of coming down into the mall area on a different wall. That's kind of what I'm thinking of doing. And we can put this building anywhere, right? Because we can mine rock anywhere. If we look at the map, I kind of chose an area that's in the middle of nowhere. We're not near these mineral water deposits. So it just seemed like a kind of a convenient place to do this. All right, let's see. Let's take a look let's look out from outside here and just see where it might make sense to have like the front door of this place. Like, where are we going to walk in from the mall? I guess we could have stairs on that side that get us up to that kind of first floor. And then over on this side, we're kind of automatically on the first floor, right? We can kind of walk right onto it. There's our bridge. So maybe this should be the front area. Like this way. Maybe this should be considered the front of the building. Let's pop some blocks down. We are actually going to need that. Boom. And I'm thinking of basically just putting some stairs here just so we can kind of visualize how this is going to look as we build it out. Doom, doom. So let's do that. 8 is my stairs. Boom, 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 boom. Oops, one extra here. Went in the wrong spot. So this will, when we need to come get blocks, we'll come up here. There'll be a bunch of shelves all over the place. And we can grab whatever we need. That's the idea. So if that's the front, let's see. Why don't we bring up the raw materials up these walls? Show you what I mean. So if we get a wall going here, basically I'm going to want belts. We're probably going to have to make more of these. We're going to want belts basically traveling up these walls or the different types of stone, right? Ooh, why is that quite like that? Okay, yeah, let me get rid of that. That's not quite what I was intending. Boom, boom. And I don't think I need splitters for this. I just need to have regular belts. Let's do an Alt R and an R and a boom. And then let's try this again. Alt R. Okay. R R. That's what I wanted. Right there. And so this guy, we're going to have to dig under again, right? We're going to need to bring power over here, and we're going to want to use, I think, electric motors this time for these guys. So let's think about that for a second. Let me grab an electric motor. Steel electric engine converts electricity into kinetic energy. That's what I want. I'm going to move this. I just want to kind of see where we can power it. I guess I can power it from 2 different angles, right? Underneath would be kind of cool, but it's more digging. I'll have to do that probably off camera because, man, it takes forever. Even with the level 2 multi-tool. But I think I can run power into that from underneath. We got the power line kind of right here we can tap into. And yeah, we'll run power underneath. I don't know if we need 3 motors or not. Probably don't for building materials. I mean, we could, but it might be overkill. So let's see. How do we want to do this so we can maximize this wall space and have multiple drills down here and then potentially leave room for the wood production? We could always do wood production on an upper floor too, so it's not urgent. How do we want to do this? Let's see. I think this might actually not be too bad. The way it's oriented right now may not be so bad. Let's see. This is going to come out on a belt, and I'd like to go at least 1 back. Right? Yeah, I think I want to come at least 1 back. So that means moving this. Grab that. It's got to go too. Have to make some more drills. Like that. We can grab that belt back. I think this stuff comes right out, right? So this might be stone, and it's worth talking about this too real quick. So what we're going to do, we've got, let's see, I got some notes. Let me look at my notes. We got a bunch of different resources, right? We can mine. We got stone. So we'll use stone to build stone tiles. I don't think I have any. I might have, yeah, I have some right here. We can use those as building blocks, use it for decoration. And then also we'll cut those stone tiles into bricks. So we'll have both of these things available on the first floor in our little mall area. But we'll do the cutting and all the processing up on the second floor or third floor or higher. Then we'll also take this stone and we're going to grind this into sand or grind it into gravel, grind the gravel into sand, and then smelt or, run it through a furnace, the sand into a furnace to produce glass, mix it with planks, and then we'll have wooden windows and we'll route those wooden windows all the way back down into the mall. So we can grab windows as well as building blocks and we'll have them forever. So that's, I think, all we're going to do with stone tile, bricks, glass. And then we've got, what else we got? Oh, stairs. I don't think we'll bother with stairs. We can always assemble the stairs from the stone bricks, right? So as long as we have those, always have a supply of those, we'll be able to make stairs because we're going to need those. And there's not different varieties. There's wood stairs. And again, we'll have wood blocks on us. If we want to make stairs, we can just handcraft those. And then for the other types of stone, if we look at all the possible materials, we've got redstone and dark stone. Those both can be turned into both tiles and bricks. So we'll produce both of those products. And then the other thing so there's redstone and darkstone. Granite, we're going to skip. There's nothing we can do in terms of building materials with granite, so we don't need to worry about that one. And then limestone, same thing. There's a use for it in the game, but in terms of building materials, it doesn't really have any purpose for us. So we're just going to be mining stone, redstone, and darkstone. That's really it. 3. So I probably have way more space than I need down here, but maybe I can do the wood production or something. And again, I don't think we're going to need more than maybe 1. We could, I guess, if we have room, we could do 2 mining drills if we want. Should we just plan for that? I guess we could just tilt this on its side and do 2 mining drills each. I think that's probably overkill, but yeah, let's not. Let's use 1 mining drill, and if we want higher production, we'll upgrade the mining drill and we'll leverage all 3 kinetic inputs. So this one's going to be stone. Let's go ahead and pick it. Boom, boom. And stone is going to be split the most ways, but I still think we're we might be fine with one mining drill. If not, we can reorient this. There's room. And reroute this up. Let's put some walls up here. Boom. And again, we'll eventually come back and maybe put windows in here. And I need to put lighting in here, obviously, as well. And we basically only have 3 products we're going to be sending up. So 3 belts up this wall. But I'm going to leave room in case we want to do something else. All right, let's craft a couple more mining drills. I think I've got enough steel on me for that. Let's see. 1, 2, or drilling rigs, I should say. And then I need a bunch of belts too, right? I may want to go grab some steel plates. Conveyors, boom, 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 boom. Get a bunch of these queued up. We're going to use those pretty extensively. And then we may even want to get some of these racks going. Oh, I need wood for that. I was kind of just slowly grabbing wood from the from where we're doing our circuits. We need to go back, or we can maybe do wood sooner than later in here. All right, let's pop down the other mining drill. And that's pretty much this episode, what we're going to be doing. So if it's not terribly interesting to you, I'll see you in the next episode. Because we're going to be focused on this pretty much this entire episode, I think. This kind of stuff anyway. I'm going to leave a lot of room just in case I want to route belts in the middle here later on for something. I don't know what, but. And then let's see. How about this one? Same kind of thing. See if we can leave 3 squares. 1, 2, 3. Boom. And then same kind of thing. Let's just get the belt. Is this gonna spit out here? What does he need? He needs the kinetic energy. Let's go grab power temporarily. It's gonna be, you know, kind of goofy looking temporarily, but let's grab it. And I need to kind of get this underground. I might have to do. I kind of want to see it work, just to make sure we're good. Let's see. Why don't I know we're going to be drilling through here anyway. So let's hop down. Yeah, this is going to be too slow, right? It's super slow to dig through the stone, and I know you guys don't want to watch this. So I'm going to bail on that plan. Hop out of here if I can make my way out. Oh, the other thing I did between episodes is I got the little steam pack here. So you can see right above my hotbar, I've got this little indication. If I hit the F key, it gives me a little bit of a boost. I think last episode I was looking for the jet pack and I thought, oh, that's locked behind research. But I did find this little steam pack here. So that's kind of interesting. I don't know that it's going to be super useful, but we have it if we want it. So let's route this material up. While I have this already selected, let's just take advantage of it. Get this going. Boom. Boom. That goes all the way up. We can maybe take these blocks out so we know where to poke through when we go up. We got one more to do here. Cool. We can pick recipes on here even though we don't have the power set up yet. Let's make this guy the red. And we can make this guy the dark. Is that what it's called? Dark? Yep. And they don't serve any other purpose as far as I know other than just decoration. But it could be fun. So we'll route those up the wall. Let's see. What do we want to do? We can take these out. We'll probably put kinetic, or we'll probably put our motors here. We know, let's see. I should have a bunch of cable. Let's just do this for now. We may take some of this out. And then since I have the motors, or engines, I should say, I think that's going to do it, right? Yeah, one. We'll do the same thing over here. Improvising a little bit on the cable here. I don't know if we'll need all 3 segments, but we'll just drop that while I have it. While I'm up here. Boom. And we may have to do digging. I hate to say it this episode because we're not going to have too much to do if I don't get down there and route that power. So yeah, we got some building and potentially some digging ahead of us. Let's see if I use my little jetpack. That's going to help me here. Not bad. Not bad. So we may want some stairs over here too. Why not? Let's do it. 2. I think I've got a pretty good supply of these bricks on me. And then with any luck, once we get these other once we get these other bricks processing, our next building we can do kind of with a different look, not have to always use these same bricks over and over again. Let me craft some more stairs. So we have those on hand. Yeah, I've got, I don't know what, 700 and something, 800 more of these bricks. So we'll be in good shape. We'll do a double wide stairway here. Ooh, I shouldn't have had to jump. Why did I have to jump? Looks like I might have to go one more. Boom and boom. Ooh, I don't like the way that looks, but that will at least allow us to walk up without having to jump. Okay, that gets us up to this floor. Here's our little ports. Now we want this to go all the way up to the next floor. And that basement area, or the lower level, that one's really tall to accommodate the mining drills. This guy is only going to have, this floor is only going to have like shelving units or something. So we can build one just to check the height. I thought I had one, but I don't see it in here. I must have used it. Let's see if we can grab one of those. Where is that at? Here. Oh, I'm going to have to go get wood. Where do I have planks? I don't have any close by. Can I make them by hand? Let's go fetch some wood out of this automatic forest thing over here. Or automatic farm. Is that what it is? Yeah, automatic farm. Can I craft planks or these guys? Let's see. Racks. Oh, it doesn't want to let me. Gotta use the saw thing to do it, right? Boards. Will it let me? No, it doesn't want to let me do it by hand. All right, well, we're going to have to take a little trip over to where we are sawing up some of these things. Just to get a couple. I just want it for sizing, basically. Meanwhile, we've been producing a bunch of circuits. We're probably not even going to need all these, but we'll have them. We've got 417 over here, 85 over here. You know, these don't have anything. I could probably take these racks, actually. But let's just grab some wood. Or I guess, why don't we do that? Let's take these racks. We don't need this. Put that little brick back. Oops, okay, got a little bit of lag here. Let's see if I can get off of that. Boom. Boom. They can keep storing their stuff. I'm going to grab some wood out of here. Or some of these little planks. I might be able to grab one out of here. Nope, too fast. Boom. Just enough to make a couple more shelves. Just so we can kind of visualize what we're working towards. All right, where are the shelves? Boom. Not yet. What do I need? Oh, I need more steel probably. Shoot, that's all right. We'll grab some more wood while we're here. What have I got now? 27. Oh, I got plenty. Grab that one more little delivery and we'll snatch that up and then we'll head back. Go get some steel plates. We'll make a couple steel shelves and just slot those down on the first floor. I guess I'm calling that the first floor, and underneath kind of calling that the basement or sub-level 1. There's probably a better terminology to use for that, but I don't know what. Boom. Grab some steel plates. We should have a ton. This has just been like working away while I've been digging. Yeah, look at all this. We can grab several of these. We've got a good amount of inventory space. And head back over. Yeah, it's not so great right there, but it is functional. So yeah, the thinking would be you come up the stairs. We'll have to move the stairs since it's right where this input, where I'm going to route stuff up, of course. But the idea would be that we'd have some shelves here. Maybe populated off of product coming down this wall, perhaps. So it would probably have to be back a couple. That was the copper one I had on hand, but here's another. Something like this, right? We have different products on each shelf. And then you can picture, ooh, do I need inserters? Looks like I do. Yeah, I do. Let's craft up some of those. And then somehow a belt coming down this way. I think like coming down the wall. Maybe we would hide this too. We'll see if we have room. Might be able to come up with a better way to hide this. Something like that. I don't know if I can actually pull off of that. But that would be the finished product coming down. So for example, you have a shelf full of the red brick tiles, then you'd have the red stone bricks, then you might have the wooden brick or wooden blocks, then you might have the regular stone tiles and stone bricks, and what's the other one? The dark tiles, dark bricks. So you can kind of get the idea. This would be where we can just kind of come in and grab what we want, but all the assembly stuff is going to be up a level. So we need to think about where to put a stairway to get up to that next level and how high we want this floor. I think we can go with our standard 4 high standard here that we've been doing. So this becomes, I think, the ceiling level, if I'm not mistaken, right? Boom, boom. And then we probably want to run some kind of stairs. These are our ports. So let's move back a little bit and put a set of stairs. We may move some of this stuff, just kind of doing it as we go, seeing what's going to work. And then this is just for the stairway going up. We'll just leave that 1 block wide. Let's grab the stairs. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, and then this is our floor level up here. Probably easier to build from down below, so we'll hop back down and do that. This in. Up, up. Let's get this built. So I won't do all the walls. Probably I'll just try and get it so we can actually build that second floor. Route those raw materials up and start on some assembly. And then I can build the rest of the walls and stuff. Eventually we'll put windows in. This building's probably going to stay this same old boring brick, but our next building can be better. Hopefully I have enough. One of the reasons I'm doing this is because I've been running out of building materials when I do kind of my homework between episodes. I don't want to have to wait. The other reason is just so we have some variety. All just for fun. I'll see if I can't get a better sign than that little one I showed at the top of the episode. That's more of a joke than anything else. But we can label our buildings so people know what's going on in here. So it shows us we've got, what, 347 stone left. Hopefully we can get through. Looks like we'll be able to make it. Now, naturally, I'm probably going to fall off the edge here because I'm not looking. It's not too bad to build here with the click and drag. Be cool if we could. Oop, there we go. It'd be cool if we could do it in 2 dimensions. Build out a big square. Maybe we can, and I just don't know what the technique is. Let's see. If we go boom, 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 I should be able to finish that off. Okay, nice. We'll get lights in here and everything. It'll be very pretty. But for now, I want to kind of try to keep focused on just the stuff we need to keep it interesting. And we need to be able to route these materials up. We are going to have to probably do that wire. I kind of want to see things run so I can test it all out. And have there not be surprises after we've got it all constructed. So we probably are going to do a little digging here in a little bit. Basically, these belts will keep on going up. 6, probably need to make more, I'm sure. That's another thing we could consider automating, is just having a bunch of belts. These ones, I don't know that we'll ever have to come back and upgrade them. I have a feeling that once we're done, this facility, even with just the steel level belts and machines, is going to kind of more than be able to keep up with our needs. Again, mostly doing this just for fun. Boom, boom. All right, we got our stairs. So maybe on this floor, we focus on all the stone stuff, because there's going to be a bunch. This could actually take 2 floors, actually, worth of stuff. Because we got the stone tiles, stone bricks. Then we want to grind into sand, and I guess maybe send that up to another floor to be turned into glass. And then that's going to have to meet up with wood planks to be turned into windows and then brought down to the mall floor. That's the goal. All right. Boom. That's fine. this one's stone. We're actually going to come across now. So let's see. How do we do that? How is that going to... What's the right orientation? Let's see. I guess that would do it. So I guess this gives us kind of automatically gives us a splitter, right? And then we would use a screwdriver to change this thing. I'm not sure kind of what's going on or how that differs from the steel splitter. Do I have one of those? Let me make one. I just want to see them next to each other. I can't tell if they're supposed to be the same thing, and this is just auto-generating one. The challenge that I had last episode was getting this thing oriented the way I wanted it to. Like, I believe this dotted line is meant to be the input port for a splitter. Let's see, if I right-click it, let's see, it just says conveyor. So I wonder what that is meant to be, this dotted line here. If that's just saying what the output is, I'm just not sure. Maybe that's all it indicates. All right, we've got our splitter. Let's pop one down next to this thing. Okay, this one's got a solid one and numbered output ports. So yeah, those are definitely two different things, and they look quite a bit different. Even the shape of it's different. All right. So I was confusing those. Yeah, I guess this is just indicating the output port. It makes me wonder why it has these ports, though, on the sides. What would that be for? Could I input stuff into that side? I don't know. Maybe we'll find out at some point. If you know, go ahead and pop it in the comments. It's kind of strange to me. Anyway. All right, we got these stairs. Those are going to be in the way. This stuff is going to keep going up the wall. So let's just... Again, just so we can kind of visualize it. And then one more. Oh. Back up the stairs. Oh, these are wrong too. I'll come back maybe and fix these. These need a certain rotation for the bricks to kind of line up. They work that orientation, but they look kind of goofy. All right, so this becomes this height of the ceiling. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh man, almost lost it down the hill there. That's all I really need. It's just that top one. Line these guys up. Okay, waiting for a little bit of lag. This guy comes down. All right, so these guys continue their merry journey. The redstone and the dark stone. Right, so let's see. I probably need to make more of these. Yep, I do. I'll have to go get some more steel plates. I should have grabbed a bunch of those, huh? All right, let's see if I have enough. Kind of like that. Nope, I don't have enough. We'll wait for those to craft up. So how do we want to do it? We got the stairs a little bit in our way here. So I'm just going to put some blocks here. This is just, I want to always have at least a walkway to get through. So our machines can be here. This guy is going to come over here. It doesn't need to be all cramped in. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to err on the side of actually having more space. So we'll see. We can always scale up if we need to. So this probably needs to be a splitter. Actually, let's take this out. This needs to split. I've got one. the input is here. Right. And the first thing coming off the splitter is going to be, I guess, just the stone tiles. In fact, I wonder if I should save space for that. It's fairly easy. Let's see. Let's go look at the recipe. I think it's just, we just run these through a cutter and we're done. Oh, I got it right here. Boom. Stone tiles. We just take that, run it through a steel cutting machine, and out come the stone tiles. Let's see if we can craft a stone cutting machine. We probably need at least 3 or 4 of these. Steel, I should say. Steel cutting machine. Do I have it researched? I better. Oh, don't tell me it's locked behind the tech tree somewhere. Boom. There it is. Let's make all 4. Let's make 3. We know we're going to need 1 for each type of stone, and we know we're going to need it for bricks. So we might, I don't know if there's a reason to, well, let's just, I want to leave a little room. I'm going to take that out. Just thinking. Well, let's just start doing and then we'll adjust as we go. All right, where's my cutters? Okay, we're still making a bunch of, belts. I do need those, so rather than cancel it, let me go run and get some steel. Where is the steel? Straight ahead. Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, made it. Let's grab a bunch of this. Almost all of it. We're going to ramp up production over here too. Ramp up everything over time. There's our building materials, growing. All right, how many more we got? 17 left. Let's cancel that for now. We can queue up more to follow. But let's get our cutting machines built so we can keep this party moving here. We're going to need inserter. I got plenty of those. And then this guy is going to take what? What is that? That looks like, what is that? Kinetic? Or, may want to move over 1 more. What does that guy take? Takes, is it just electricity? Steel cutting machine. Yeah, it looks like it's just electricity, right? Oh, wait, consumes kinetic energy. All right, so that, with our current plan, is going to be motors, right? We're going to use electricity as much as we possibly can. We could run that up a wall. How do we want to route the electricity in this building? If we go underneath, if we come up from below, then we got wires in the ceiling. It's not the end of the world. The only other option is to run it up the sides of the wall. And then, I don't know, come down from the ceiling or something. That, I mean, there are factory floors that do that have like power cables coming down from the ceiling to power the different equipment. I've worked in factories and I've seen that. That's an option. Let's take a look. We don't have a ceiling over here yet. Let's let me grab some building blocks just so we can visualize what that would even look like, because it might be goofy. Or it might be cool. So that's going to be our ceiling. We could run power from the ceiling. So that would look something like, it actually would be over here, most likely, right? Because the generator would be next to it. that would look something like that. I guess I can do it next door. That's a little bit easier to visualize. Of course, I'm not lined up. Boom. How about right here and down? This out. So that's the other option. Coming down from the sea of ceiling and having the wires that way. It's actually I don't actually mind that. We could run it right next to one of these, just up this wall, and then it branches out at every floor. And then comes down where it's needed. Like I said, I think this all needs to move over just one notch so we have enough room to put an electric motor next to this guy. Let's do it. And our thingamajig splitter this way, I believe. Belt. You and cutter. Like, I don't know if it matters which direction these are in. Then this goes and this goes. And do I have more electric motors or did I use them all? Did I place them all down? Electric engine. Right? Burns. Whoops. Where is it? Converts electricity into kinetic energy. That's what I want to standardize on. I understand it's not the most efficient. That's the idea right there. Boom. And then this power cable would kind of run along here and down the wall. And that would be our source of power for pretty much everything. Right? I mean, is this wall just as good as any to do that? Oops. Did a little bit of floating there. Let's bring that little section of wall down and just... Ooh, I'm out of blocks already. That's not so good. Boom, and eventually that's going to go underground. So we got to drill that out. Let's go see if I have any building blocks or any stone tiles. I might be able to handcraft some as well. Usually have some extra stone laying around in one of these guys. But let's see. Yeah, I got tons of stone. We'll do some handcrafting, and I'll cancel it anytime we need to craft stuff. But let's get that started. So I'll just, I think it's control click. Is that right? Nope. Shift click. Yeah, shift click queues it all up. And then we might have some in here as well already built. 421, that's not bad. That'll get us going. All right, we are on our way. Almost done with this episode. I'll move those stairs at some point. Just kind of want to see how this is going to play out. Might need to go get some copper so we can make more cable. Sneak in here. And then this is going to end up being underground, right? That's where we're going to go. And eventually meet up with the power cable that we see floating somewhere. Can we see it from down here? There it is. So I can go ahead and put that little nugget. So this is going to find its way down underground. Eventually I'll put it all underground. Like I'll hide all of this underneath. But in the near term, I think I'm just going to do a little bit and branch down straight from here out in the open. Get it underneath our building here, all the way underneath. We'll go down one more floor. Or we could do the same kind of thing and route from the ceiling here. That's another option, right? We wanted to be consistent about it. Bring that in somehow. I'd still like to come in from underneath and then join up with this. This could, though, come across the wall, just the same thing. It might make more sense, right? Like, let's see what that would look like. Ooh, do I have any more? Yeah, I do. Let's go. Let's go. Something like... Yeah, so you can imagine if we had multiple, right? This would come down right in the center of each one. Right there, all the way up. Something like this is what I'm envisioning. All right, down comes the power, and it's going to power these motors. And like I said, I've worked in factories before, and I've actually seen this kind of setup for powering the different machines on the factory floor, having the power come down from the ceiling. Actually, I've seen it a lot more often than coming up from below. So that actually doesn't look too bad. I think that looks kind of cool. We can throw more electric engines down if we need them. We got plenty of power, and we can scale up our little power plant. Nice. All right. So this episode, yeah, we got started on our building materials building. We, started the episode. I already had a little platform set up for us to get going on it. And you can kind of see the layout. Again, I'll move these stairs. I know they're in a horrible place. But again, this will be our mall. We can pick up whatever we want, come over here, grab whatever materials we want, and then go head out and build a building using whatever style bricks or tiles or wood blocks we want. And then all these floors up on top will be where all the manufacturing takes place. And there'll be several, probably at least 3 or 4 more floors above this one. This one will try and get all the stone stuff in, the plain stone. We got to grind it into sand. We got to do the stone tiles. And we got to do stone bricks. I think there's plenty of room in here to do that. We'll send the sand back up the wall for a higher level to process that into glass. And then one of these floors will be used for wood. We'll probably do all the stone stuff first and then have a floor with wood. We will likely use the atmospheric condensers because I just don't feel like tapping into the lake. We've got water nearby, but we may use the atmospheric condensers. I think we need water for something we're going to build. I can't remember what it is, but I think there is a need for water in one of these building materials. I could be mistaken. But cool. That's it. Hopefully you guys have an idea of what's to come in the next probably several episodes. But then we'll be all squared away with building materials. We'll have some variety, the ability to do some variety. And yeah, and we'll have a cool new factory building too. We'll style it up later at some point. I'm not so great at styling, but we'll put lights on the outside. We'll get windows once we're manufacturing those in an automated fashion. We can throw in some windows. We can throw in some different, pull out some of these building blocks and put in different colors or whatever and make it look a little cooler. Maybe even build a platform out here so it doesn't look so goofy, especially the stairway. Awesome. That's it for this episode. If you like it, please do consider giving it a thumbs up. That helps my tiny channel grow. And I truly, truly appreciate it. Would love for more people who enjoy these types of games to subscribe to the channel and and share some of this. But yeah, that's it for now. This is Glidercat signing off. Saying again, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.